Hey guys, great news. Watcher of Realms is now finally back into the United States. It took about 2 days or so, maybe three. I don't actually remember when it happened. It feels long ago, but it really wasn't. And it's finally back. So essentially what happened was TikTok went down and so did everything else that ByteDance, Tencent or whatever the hell owns, which is like the parent company. So they shut down every game owned by them or companies that are owned by them, including Moonton and the creators of stuff like Marvel Snap. And it was all very, very unexpected. Everyone thought that TikTok would be the only thing to go due to the United States trying to ban it and stuff, and that kind of went away. And then within the day, pretty much like around 24 hours later, TikTok was back up, but the games were not. So it was just kind of a waiting game to see how fast ByteDance would put everything back in the US. And I'm excited to announce that they have, which is really, really good. So you can play the game as normal, no VPN needed, no nothing, and it is back. Realistically, it was not a very long time, and this was kind of expected. I think it would have been insane for it to go longer than a week. I was saying it would probably be about a week until it was back. Worst case, a month. Turns out it was only 2 or 3 days, which is pretty decent. Now, is it going to happen again? I don't freaking know, because I don't know much about US politics. But for the time being, we are good, which is great. So I just kind of wanted to, share the news with you guys. It's pretty freaking exciting. Watch of Realms, maybe like 40% of the income, at least, from what I understand, is from the United States. So this is definitely good. The fact that it was not very long is great, obviously, and I hope that it stays up for the foreseeable future. At the end of the day, I do not think this was something that was expected by anyone, not even the company that shut it down. I will say I've seen a lot of people sharing the same sentiment that it was really shady that there was no notice. But something I will say is Moonhun was not the only thing that was forced to shut down. And if you look at everything else, like for example Marvel Snap that I mentioned earlier, there was no notice whatsoever on their part either, right? So what I suspect happened is ByteDance decided, hey, we're gonna get TikTok banned, and this is not good. We want TikTok not to be banned because obviously they own it. So they decided, hey, we're gonna take out everything that we own from the United States and then force the US's hand until they make a change reverting it. And that's what happened. And once again, we were just kind of waiting for ByteDance to bring it back because TikTok has been back for a little bit, I'm pretty sure. And then, obviously they gotta reinstate their games as well. So what I assume happened was, they just decided to do that to force a hand, and they told Moonton and the other companies that they own, you got to shut your games down in the United States. Don't have a choice. Do it now. And I don't think anyone expected it at all, from what I understand. From the very little response from the developers that we have gotten, because they're all on, they're all away for the weekend. They always are, or at least the ones that you can talk to. Um, from what I understand, it was very sudden and not their choice. So that is the one thing I will say in their favor. That I think this was something a lot larger than this game. This game is such a very, very small speck on the grand theme of things that ended up forcing this to happen. But the good thing is we are back. And if you think this is going to happen again, you just got to follow politics or something. I don't know. It's such a complicated situation. But I am excited to announce that it is back once again. And that's kind of everything. So I don't really have much more to add. This kind of came and went, and it was really spooky, but it was reasonable to assume that it would be back quite fast, which it is. So welcome back to the game, guys, and no VPNs needed. Yeah, thanks for watching, I guess. I don't know what else to say. Destined signing out.